Okay, that's why.
We good?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. So, what's this? So, our discussion tonight is it's about beauty. We're considering the idea of beauty, and we all watched a video, a 24-minute video about beauty and some of the problems that some girls face because of this idea of beauty that society has constructed. And then we have a couple of questions that we're going to discuss as well for this topic. And this is leading off from some of the readings that we've done this week. So we're just continuing off that. So this is really loud. So the first question is, how does beauty affect a woman's life? What do you guys have to say about that?
Let's hear from you.
Go ahead, Willie.
No experience.
Well, I think one of it is like it affects the woman's life. They like more selfie, you know. I don't know, but that's what I think. Cause like when some of the women like they're being selfie when they're like when they think they're like so beauty and all the stuff and make them so selfish, right, Willie?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you guys heard the story of Deeperly Lorenzana? She got fired because she was too hot.
Oh.
Yeah, she was fired from her from her job because she was too hot. Like she's so pretty.
Oh.
So
Wow.
I think I think
What a story.
like like women looks and beauty can also affect the working environment or the career or their life. Or
Yeah.
yeah, let's say someone like like for example, if you want to work in that area, but then they're looking for not only for intelligence women, but also beauty is needed. So no matter how smart you are, they'll pick the one that is more prettier. Talking from not from my experience, but from saying his
Oh,
coworkers.
and then you experience, yes?
Oh.
Now we know.
I think it can affect you like by peer pressure. Like other women can like really peer pressure you into like what you need to look like, especially like if your friends would like leave you because like you're not like what you don't look like someone a certain way.
Mm. Can't wait to hear from Will's opinions.
And the
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have some opinions.
ooh, some.
Yeah. So I watched the video and I think there are a lot of good points in the video. They talked about catcalling. They talked about how women that are considered beautiful are often they're treated almost like they're dumb all the time. Like they talked about how uh,
Yeah.
they talked about the idea of being a dumb blonde, like those pretty blonde girls being dumb. There was an example of this black woman that said she got into Harvard and they automatically assumed it wasn't because of her grades, it was because of something else. They pretty much are saying that people that are beautiful or whatever can't be smart, and that's an idea that
Mm.
they were challenging in the video. So there's a lot of problems I think with this idea of beauty in society. I think um, there's a lot of pressure for girls to be beautiful, and they have to fulfill this certain requirement or standard in order to be beautiful. But it's also it's a double-edged sword because once they reach that standard or that level of beauty, then they get treated differently and almost in a lot of ways negatively and poorly. They get catcalled at, which we saw in the video. They're treated as dumb. They're treated as objects by men. I have 5 sisters, so I saw some examples of this growing up. Um, yeah, so I think the idea of beauty is in this society is definitely it's twisted. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Wow. I think we really covered all the questions, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
One of the other questions was, what are some things that people consider for women to be beautiful? Like people consider like mostly like how they look and consider like what they wear, which is very like discriminating and like harsh and like unfair. And it's like kind of hard to see that like people getting discriminated like in high school, like you'd see girls get like picked on because they weren't like wearing a certain thing, or like how people would keep up with the trends, like buy certain clothes just because it was like popular then, which could be really hard on some girls and really pressuring.
What question is she talking about?
The one like what people consider to be beauty.
Oh.
There's only one. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I think different cultures have different things for what beautiful means. But yeah, like I was saying, it's a double-edged sword. People want to be beautiful, but at the same time, those that are considered beautiful by society are mistreated. And the video that we watched, there were like countless examples of that. Often women are degraded, and they just end up being objectified. So what I wonder is, why girls want to be this idea of, why do they want to fit this idea of beauty? Like, what is it all for? What's the purpose when they're just going to be, almost degraded by society? That's what I think.
That's really true. Yep.
And they're also considered by the shape of their body,
Yeah.
their character, and their qualifications.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Because some girls, maybe they want to be a model.
Yeah, and then they like don't eat right, and it like is really bad for them.
But I think it's true. Like for the ladies that always, like the beautiful ladies like Seini, who always want to dress up.
Oh my goodness.
But then so dumb.
That's an example of me.
Example, yeah.
No, that's a false evidence, okay? It's not a right example. Fine, okay. Should we move on?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to cover?
I think. Yeah, what do you guys think? Final thoughts?
I'm good. Who's got Reddit?
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is OFA write-up this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just send me the link, yeah?
Opa, I have one
Okay, I'll send you. What?
your examples.
Okay, I just want to end with a quote, yeah? So saying, just accept your beauty the way it is. You're unique and beautiful. You don't need to be a certain way. Just be yourself.
Don't copy from the internet, okay?
Cut.
Copyright.
Okay, we're starting broadcast.